Hello everybody and welcome back to Expeditions, a Mudrunner game. I've been playing this all weekend. I've made my first impressions review video. Yesterday I made a video about my favorite scout in the beginning of the game, and today we're just going to play. Maybe you're on the fence about whether or not you want to buy Expeditions. Maybe you just want some relaxing gameplay as you work, study, or do whatever it is that you're doing. That is what we are going to do today. So let's get into some Expeditions gameplay. For those who might be new to the game, let's just take a look at the different maps you have to choose from. I can't open them up right now without entering an expedition, but you'll begin with Little Colorado here. So that's an Arizona map, and you have 5 beginning expeditions there. And here they are. And also, I have received some questions about how can you free roam a map? Well, that is an option, but you will have to complete usually a couple missions first. So I have Stone Ford I have to complete. So if I complete this mission, which maybe we will do today, we will unlock free roam. We also have the Arizona map with 37 expeditions, and then the Carpathians map with 37 expeditions. And you will see there is also a free roam option, and you have an expedition to complete before that unlocks. Why don't we do the Stoneford mission? This will unlock free roam if we complete it. We need an off-road vehicle because we will have some watery terrain. So as I am looking at the tires that I have, I'm going to keep that in mind. And I might want to have some snorkels. So off-road vehicle. That means I can't take my Lodestar. And we need a jack screw and an anchor. I probably want more than one anchor, so we will go ahead and select this mission. We need something off-road. Let's go to the garage and see what we have. We're going to sort these. I don't have any heavy vehicles. Wow, okay. But off-road, we have 4. We have the Step, 2 Tuzzes, and actually 2 Steps. I think one of these is from the DLC. I think it's the SE, this one up top here. I'm thinking, judging by the terrain that I've seen, it's often cramped. So I think something with a shorter body, I think the Tuzz might be what we should take. And if we compare this one, that's A, B, A minus, A minus, B, A minus. Let's take this one, the SE. So do I want to buy tires that are better in off-road? Oh, these are excellent in off-road. So we have good, excellent, average. I think let's go ahead and splurge on the 47-inch off-road tires. Everything else is locked right now. Those are purchased. Now, the other important part is we got to make it look pretty. And I'm also thinking ahead to the thumbnail for this video. I don't want to pick an orange colored truck because that is going to blend in with our orange desert background. See, you got to think about these things. Aesthetics are important. I do like that one, but I've been using that one. So let's do something a little different today. I like the aqua blue, that one. I want to show you something fun. Let's go down here. Here it is. Take a look at this sticker. Now, go ahead and scan this with your phone. If you have a smartphone, you can scan this code. It's nothing bad, I promise. I scanned it myself. It's pretty funny. The game devs definitely have a sense of humor. So if you want a good laugh, go ahead and scan that code. Now, let's take a look at the different beds we could get. We have the short flatbed that's free. I don't think we need that for this mission. I don't think that's going to help us at all, but this one, this is what we want. This is free, and if you look, you get 4 cargo, so we will go ahead and put that on. I think that's probably good. Everything else, we're just going to keep stock. Oh, wait a minute, snorkels. Yeah, we're going to spend 1,000 on snorkels if we're going to have water on this expedition. We have our low mount snorkels. Our high mounts are locked, so we're just going to go with the lows. Put those babies on there, and now we can use our cargo bed. We're going to buy extra fuel. We definitely will want that. We need to get an anchor and a jack screw. Those were part of the mission. And then let's go ahead and add some more spare parts. I just spent a lot of money. So now that we are broke, we have everything ready to go. And if we wanted, we could add people to our team. This is not a requirement, but for those who don't know, this is something that is new that wasn't in SnowRunner or Mudrunner to my knowledge anyhow. You can add people and they don't really come with you. It's more of a theoretically they're with you. And I think they're all locked right now. But like this guy will give you extra fuel and repair parts. The hydrologist will make it. Now, the hydrologist would be very handy on this mission because your echo sounder, your sonar will be permanent and you can put anchors underwater and some other things. So you have people you can take with you. No, they're not free or else you'd just stack 3 of them in here, right? So you got to pay for them, but we're pretty poor, so we're not going to do that. And now that we've done our prep, we are ready to go. If we complete this, we get $2,900, but I think we honestly spent more getting our truck ready and adding supplies, but that's okay. We're doing this for the experience. Let's deploy. Now, if you want to know a dirty trick that you can do, and you're just cheating yourself out of experience, but you can choose to begin your mission at an outpost that is really close to where you're going. I could go here and that would make it really fast to complete because it looks like the destination is right here. But we're not going to cheat today. We're just going to go to our eastern outpost. We're going to start our expedition here and unlock the map organically. Wow, it's kind of dark out. So another trick for those who don't know, most of you probably do because you're probably SnowRunner players, but you can go into your map and you can, this is a left button down on my controller to skip the time, or if you're playing mouse and keyboard, it looks like it is T on your keyboard. But if I press that, magic, it's daytime, voila. We don't need our headlights anymore. So we are going to kind of plot our route here. Now I already know this area, but I'm just showing you how you can do this. I'm pretty sure the way I want to go is going to be this way. And we're going to ford the river, but we're going to go this direction and we will cross right there. So that's going to be our ford. There's another one over here somewhere, but I got stuck there. If you saw my video, then you know that. But we're just going to go down this way and then make our way to our final destination, which is over here, right by our main base. Now, if we want to get creative, we have other things on the map we can go and do for some extra cash. We have airdrops. We have, that is a side expedition right here. But we're just going to stick to the main mission today. We're going to take off our park and brake. We're going to start our engines. Here we go. And then as we go along here towards our markers, they will disappear. Whoa, we got a really tight turn here. That is probably going to be our biggest issue with this vehicle. There are so many tight turns. We are going to go down this direction. There might be a better way, but this is the way I've been going. You know what? We are going to turn on our four-wheel drive. All-wheel drive. Actually, it is four-wheel drive. We only have 4 wheels on this baby. This girl. What should we name her? I think we need to name our trucks. What does this one look like? She's kind of a big girl. Bertha? Is this Big Bertha? I kind of like it. It's got a nice ring to it. We do have our better tires, but I don't want to get cocky with it. We're just going to try to play it kind of safe. You don't want to get damage on your vehicle if you can help it. As I just took damage. I don't know how I took damage there. Now, here's something you can do when you get to the water. You can open your devices menu and use your, I call it sonar, but it's called echo sounder. And if it's in the green or yellow, you can probably cross it pretty easily. But if it's red or orange, I would steer clear, personally. Now, I have never crossed this area in this big vehicle, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to climb it very easily. Oh dear. Oh, she's leaning. Have you seen the coal she's rolling? Definitely has not passed E-check. The emissions in this vehicle leave a bit to be desired, right? I will say, this map is quite pretty. I've never been to the desert, I've never been to Arizona or the Little Colorado River, but it is quite picturesque. I do not even have the graphics as high as they will go. Let's go down the bank here and try to stop ourselves, and we'll use our sonar, but I'm pretty sure this entire crossing here is rather shallow. You can see from the sonar here, the echo sounder, it's pretty green. I think we're good. We have our snorkels on the front too. Let's get a better view. It's all about the thumbnail pick, guys. Whoop. Oh, I like it. Wait, turn the headlights on. You can't see the headlights? That's janky. Okay. I like it. How pretty is that? Let's stop sitting in the water here. We're just burning fuel. No problem. So in the off-road truck, I didn't even get a warning about high water, but in the scout vehicles you do. Now, I also know we have a very dangerous little mud puddle coming up here. Quicksand, if you will. Right down here. We're in all-wheel drive. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We are going to lower our tire pressure a bit. That should help us in the mud. Trust me. We're going to try to stay on the left, but we just do not have a whole lot of room here. Oh dear, that is not what I wanted to do. Let's back her up. I don't think we can make that. No. Come on, girl. You can do it. Good, Bertha. We made it. So another thing you can do, for those who don't know, is you can open up your devices menu, and this doesn't cost you any money to use these little gadgets, little 007 gadgets. You can take out your drone at any time and check out the terrain. Kind of helps you to scout the area. Also, if you're doing an expedition where you have to explore an area, you can deploy your little drone here, and that will help to finish exploring an area. So this is quite the handy tool because you just get a bird's eye view, and it's a much better picture than just looking at the map. So there's that. You also have binoculars you can use, and you can zoom in. See? You can use it to identify things on the horizon. That is a side quest called Beautiful View. And we probably can fix our tire pressure now that we are on solid ground again. So we will go ahead and do that. It's going to be harder on your gas mileage if you keep them with low pressure. And it can damage your tires. Don't ask me how I know. I guess, yeah, we're done. No, we're not. If you overturn, then open the inventory and you'll find a jack screw. Use it to put your car back on its wheels. This item has a limited number of charges and only works if the truck is overturned. First of all, I think you get 2 charges on each jack screw. Secondly, I think you can use it even when your truck is on its side. It doesn't have to be like on its roof. And they want me to take a look at it now. Yes, there is our jack screw. Yeah, and we have 2 out of 2 uses for it. Returns the car to a horizontal position, can only be used if a car is upside down. Yeah, that part is not right. Again, don't ask me how I know. We next need to go right up here. All right. I think we had to go through the mud, so we are going to put it back in 4-wheel drive. You know they're going to make us cross this. Yeah, I knew it. We're going to lower our tire pressure. We might even have to do it more, but for right now, let's just go with that. Now, we are also going to stop right here, open our devices, and get our echo sounder. So if I had the hydrologist with me, that echo sounder is supposedly present all the time that you're around water, which would be very handy. But I'm not sure if it's worth the money on this mission. I don't even have it unlocked yet. I don't even think we need the Diffie lock. Oh yeah, we got this. We got our good tires. Oh. Can we get across there? If you want to use a winch, but there is no convenient point to connect it, use the anchor. The anchor can be placed on non-stony ground. I'm going to try to make that left tire to go right over that. Hang on, photo op. I don't know, I like the other one better. What do you think? All right, cross your fingers. Okay, well, this is not going to work. So what we are going to do is go into our inventory. We are going to try our anchor out. I think that's going to be the best spot to put it. As far out as we can go. We're going to set it, and we're going to winch right to it, and we are going to slowly try to pull ourselves to it. Disconnect. And we got it. And that was it. So we completed our expedition. That was fun. 2,900 smackaroos in our account. We got an extra $1,000 bonus because we took less than 100 damage. Let's go. And we didn't flip our car at all. We got another bonus. That's a pretty good chunk of money. And then you can get your rewards. Now, this is another way that I have learned you can free roam. You can just continue, or you can go back to headquarters. Let's just take a look here. So our total was $6,130, $4,900 for the mission, $1,230 for items sold. We only used one of our anchors. They do come in a 5-pack, which is good because I believe they're $500. That's a lot. And we used 13 gallons of fuel, and we took 3 points of damage. Instead of going back to headquarters, let me just show you a bit about the free roaming. So we're going to press continue. And then if you look on your map, you have no more goals. So you can go wherever you want. There's another ford down here. This is where I got stuck. So if we wanted, do we dare go down there? I'm torn. I do have a better truck this time, but I really don't want to get stuck down there. But what do we have to lose, right? Let's try it. Now I'm thinking, can I get through this way? We're going to try. Let's plot our path here. We're going to go down through here. I don't know how deep this is, and that is quite rocky. But if we can get down to here, we have an airdrop full of goodies. Oh, okay, that's not good. No problemo. We'll spack her up. And if you're wondering, I don't believe you can get your anchors back once you've placed them. So you got to make sure it's where you want it, because you ain't getting it back. One thing I do miss from SnowRunner is the horn. You know, you're just kind of putzing along here. Not a whole lot to do. Enjoying the scenery. Sometimes you just want to honk the horn, right? Beep beep. It used to be on my left stick, and no, it's not now. I'm hoping they'll add it. You gotta have a horn, right? Especially once they add multiplayer to this. I think that would be very helpful. Alright, can we make this? Tire pressure is medium. That should be good. We're going to fuel her up here. My gosh. You know what? I just used up one of my fuel cans, and the cargo in the back of my truck just changed, didn't it? That's pretty cool. Alright, we're going up. Hopefully. I think she might bottom out here. Maybe not. Oh. That's a bit steep, isn't it? We're going for it. Oh, that is gonna hurt. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Nice and easy. Now, if you want to see something scary, I have a feeling that if we use, oops, wrong one, our echo sounder, yeah, you see how that turns red? You don't want to go in there. Just gonna hug the shoreline here. Do you hear the waves? The water just lapping at the side? It's very relaxing. Now let's check. Water right here is green and yellow, so I think if we stay on the shore, we'll be okay. Is that our airdrop? Yes. That right there is our airdrop, and that is where I got stuck with my lodestar. I think we're going to have to back out, or you know what? We can probably just get the airdrop and then go back to headquarters, since we're not on a mission. Let's use our echo sounder. We've got green right here, but what do we have around the airdrop? Yikes. Look how fast that drops off. I'm going to stay out of that if I can help it. We have discovered a new airdrop. You get $100 just for discovering it. And then, but wait, there's more. You can open it up and we can get a free jack screw. Actually, we have enough room, thanks to our cargo bed. We can take the scrap metal too. We should be able to sell that. And we can fill up our spare parts. So we'll max it out, I think. Oh no, we used them all. And then we can take the fuel as well. Now that area right in front of me, that is where I got stuck. I could not make that turn, and I could not get up there with the lodestar. So if we wanted to, we could keep going and discover more area. And we have on our left, if you go to contracts, you have a gold mining contract right there. There's an altar contract over here. There was another one I did last night that had to do with finding dinosaur fossils. That was back in here. That's how I did. Oh yeah, right there. See the dinosaur fossils? I forget how much I got paid for that one. It was a decent chunk. So the menu, it's a bit different. It's different than SnowRunner, and I think it's confusing a lot of people. It did to me, and it did to my kids. My kids did not like this. But if you go to your trucks menu, if I had another truck with me, this is where I would switch to it. And then I can go to any outpost from here and recover. Click recovery right there. And we have tasks, beautiful view. And this is my mission, which I have already completed. So if you've done your mission and you've just been exploring and you are ready to go back, you can just pull up the menu here. And you don't want to go back to the main menu. You probably just want to go back to headquarters. So we will do that. And now we have 3 of our Little Colorado expeditions completed, only 2 left. And see how it unlocked our free roam capability. But like I said, after you've completed the expedition, you can free roam too. As far as I know, it let me right there. So that is how you unlock the free roam. And that is how you play expeditions. Just know this is not SnowRunner 2. There are some similarities. And if you don't like missions without pavement, and if you really like the semis and the long hauls of SnowRunner, then you might not like expeditions. But if you like shorter missions, if you like scouting, if you like the planning and the gadgets and the devices, I really like that part of it, then expeditions might be for you. So this kind of turned into more of a review than a let's play. But hopefully you've learned some tips today and it gave you a better idea of what Expeditions Mudrunner game is. I am thoroughly enjoying it, and it's relaxing, but at the same time, it can get pretty chaotic and exciting, and it really makes you think. So I have been just enjoying evenings in this game, and I am looking forward to when co-op comes out in a month or 2 or 3 so that I can get other people in here joining my convoy. If you like expeditions and other sim and survival games, please consider joining my convoy. And if you want to be extra nice, drop a like or a comment down below, and I will see you next time.